Hey, how's it going, guys? Long time, pretty much no see. But today I woke up and I had a bad dream. Well, pretty much this afternoon, but night to me. I'm gonna tell you a little story about what happened. I normally don't do like bedtime, or not bedtime, but dream story time. But I figure it's pretty much something that I woke up and I remembered pretty much everything to, and I'm slowly starting to forget some of it. So I gotta remember as much as I can, quickly as possible. But here comes Miss Kitty. What you want, Miss Kitty? Oh, here comes Pickles too. Following each other all the time. What you meowing over there about? Anyways, so yes, Miss Kitty. Hold on, I'm trying to tell a story. Hold on, Miss Lady. Hold on. Oh, she's like, I don't want the camera on me. Okay, so basically, the story went like this. I was at some place, which is kind of weird because I was watching the news and they were talking about, what do you want, Miss Lady? And we were talking about like the Pokemon trading card game and everything. I guess she wants to comfort me. She's like, "Oh, it's a bad dream, Dad. I'll come comfort you." Anyways, so in the dream, I was at some place and we're like battling or playing a game or something, and I forgot something at home, so I left, went home, and some other stuff went down at home, but that wasn't really the bad part of the dream. But it was just, nothing good. But so I left there and went back to the event or whatever it was. But for some reason, I was in security uniform. So like I was working the event or something. And so on my way back, I was in the parking lot or something, and Miss Kitty. And let's see here, I was in the parking lot, and then as I was walking to the parking lot to get back, when one of the guys got out of his vehicle. He was driving a white Honda S2000, because I remember the car. And look at her over here, all loving on me and everything. But anyways, so he started walking away from his car, and lo and behold, it was weird because my dream, it transfers people in and out of things. Sometimes that's how my dreams work. Anyways, it was a white guy. Lo and behold, he got up to me and we started talking. It was my friend Edgar. So we turned around, I was about to leave, and then I heard someone behind us. He had turned off. He hit his button to lock his car, and I didn't think nothing of it. And then I looked over into the like window-ish area. Then I saw him walking towards my friend Edgar's car, and I was like, "That's weird." So I turned around, and as I was turning around, I saw him hit his little clicker button, and when he hit the clicker button, he unlocked Edgar's car, and I was like, "Oh no!" So I turned around, and Edgar turned around. And oh my God, woman. And she freaking, no, not she. Okay, now I'm getting sidetracked. Thanks to you. See here, we turned around, we went, and yeah. Okay, hold on. Yeah, we turned around, started walking towards the car. He was in the trunk of the car, trying to get, like, look like he was rubbishing through something. Is he over here biting me now? What you over here biting me for? What you want me to just pet you? And we started walking back and we said, hey, stop and everything. And he closed the trunk. I was about to run, and then I was like, hey, freeze! And Get you over here, fall. You falling now, woman? You falling? Anyways, so I told him freeze, and then that's when he stopped, like in the middle of the street. And I was like, it's like, don't you go anywhere. Get down on your knees, and then he got down on his knees. And I was like, put your hands behind your head, and shoot. And then that's what he did. He got down on his knees, and then he started grabbing stuff out of his pockets, and threw his keys on the ground, and then he pulled out a gun and everything, put it on the ground like next to him, like he picked it up and like threw it next to him, so it was like right there next to him. So that's when I make sure I had my hand on my gun and everything, and I was like lay down on your stomach and put your hands behind your head. So he started like squirming, and he got down on the ground, but he was putting his hands behind his back, but he wasn't putting them behind his head. And I was like, no, put your hands behind your head. And then he went to go turn back, and that's when he noticed that I only had my hand on my gun. I didn't actually have it pulled out at him, so he wasn't technically at gunpoint. So when he saw that, he got up, ran, and pretty much dashed somewhat towards, because it was like right there, dashed towards his gun and grabbed it. Well, when he grabbed it, he pulled it. I was like, when he went to go grab it, I dashed for him, so to stop him, he grabbed it and literally pointed it up to my head. It was like right here, like facing my head, and then next thing I know, the next instinct I thought of, as soon as I saw it point to my head, I moved off to the side, and when I moved off to the side, that's when the gun got fired, and it was like, whew, like right past me. So I was like, oh my god. So as that happened, I pulled mine out and started shooting at him, because it's like real close, like range. There's like, it's either like kill or be killed type of thing. So I shot a couple of it's weird because my dreams are really weird. It's not just this dream, but it's happened in other ones. Like if I'm like in a fight in a dream or something, like I go to hit somebody, doesn't hit in the dream, it doesn't make that contact. But like in this dream, it's weird because it was like I was pulling the trigger on my gun. It shot one time, but then he moved back a little bit, and I was like, I was like this pretty much, gangster style, and I was trying to pull the trigger on the gun, and it wouldn't pull, and it wouldn't shoot, and I'm like, what in the world going on? Like, shoot already! And I had gloves on or something, and for some reason it started shooting again. Well, it shot him like somewhere like right here in his head somewhere. So he pretty much kind of somewhat went limp. So next thing I'm doing, I'm fighting to turn him over and everything, and because he was trying to resist some more. So me and him was able to get him down, and I was able to get my handcuffs out and handcuff him, and behind his back, or actually no, it was actually in the front of him, because I wasn't able to get his other hand behind his back, so I just handcuffed him in the front. And after I got him handcuffed, because he was then he started like not like resisting anymore, and next thing I know, I remember yelling. I was like, said call somebody, and oh no, I said call CPD and call the ambulance, because like we're gonna need one. And next thing I know, it's weird because like before it was kind of open, and then like next thing you know, there's this wall with windows. So then I look up, and then I see like pretty much like cops and the EMTs come through, and they're like, oh, there they are, and because I'm guessing maybe they probably heard the gunshots or something. And so we went. They came in, they said, oh yeah, we'll take care of him now, and that was EMTs. And then this other white lady, I think she had blonde hair in the dream, but she was trying to make it like as a situation of where I was in the wrong. And she was like, oh, why didn't you call such and such first? And then I was like, well, it was like, I was kind of somewhat tied up, like a guy had a gun with him. I'm like, I'm not gonna just stop what I'm doing just to call somebody. And in the dream, I don't even think I even had a walkie-talkie, so literally I would have had to have pulled out my cell phone and freaking call him. So sorry if I'm not looking at the camera, you guys and whatnot, because I'm trying to remember everything. But she's like, she's like, so pretty much it's one of them. Instead of calling for backup or seniorities, you just pretty much, it was in the situation, you took care of right there and there. I was like, yeah, that's pretty much what happened. And then see, this is the part where it gets really hazy because I can't really remember that much. I remember the gunfight and everything really easily, but the next part. So basically, she said something about. She's like, oh, yeah. So she's like, so as soon as you saw him get up, try to get inside the car or whatever, you pulled out your gun and you try to shoot him or something. I was like, no, that's not what happened. And she's like, oh, okay. And then I was like, I told him, I was like, when I turned around and I saw him, I tried to get in, try to get into the car. I was like, I told him, like to freeze and everything, and put his hands behind his back. And then she was like, oh, then that's when you pulled out your gun and everything. And I'm like, no. I was like, just shut up. Let me tell you my story. Because she was trying to interrupt me, trying to make it sound like it was worse than it was. And I think that the issue was she was trying to make make me say something that would incriminate myself, or either make it unjust, or try to twist the story on my end. And then Edgar, he came over, he started trying to help and everything, and then something else happened, and we were trying to tell her the story of what happened, and then he got called over to do something else with the other guy, the guy that was arrested. And I was trying to tell her the story again some more, and she was trying to make it sound bad worse than it really was. And I was like, you know what, here, how about we go over here to where it actually happened, and I'll just demonstrate it for you. And then she's like, I was about to call Edgar, and she's like, no, we'll call these other two people over, and they'll help you demonstrate. And then we started walking towards where the scene was, and that's when I woke up. So, and then when I woke up, like, I remembered pretty much the whole entire dream of what happened, and it was pretty much scary. So the last time I had a dream, it had to deal with the gunfight. It wasn't really that bad of a gunfight, not like that. That was extreme gunfight for me. But something like that was because I had a dream about something going. I think somebody got robbed or something, and I think that's what happened. I don't remember the dream, but I'm thinking that's what happened. Yeah, and then I thought to myself, oh yeah, I think that's what happened. Yeah, because I told my good friend Will, and who else? I think I told somebody else. I think I told my mom, because she does security too. And I was like, yeah, I had a dream about somebody getting robbed or something, and I had to pull out my gun and everything, and they were at gunpoint or something. And then about a few weeks later, I was actually at work, and I was writing up my report, and lo and behold, I looked up in my rearview mirror, and there was two guys. One guy had a gun, facing to the other girl, to this girl that they were robbing. So I had to go above and beyond what I normally do, and that was before I had body armor. So pretty much, without even thinking, I jumped out of the car, pulled my gun, and started, yelling at them, and that's when they started fleeing. Nobody got hurt, but yeah, that's luckily enough, nothing went down. Yeah, that she was very grateful that I was there to pretty much help the situation. Her bag got stolen, and I tried to chase after him, but she said there was nothing really in the bag except for her house keys. She had her money and everything else with her, so that's a good thing. But yeah, after that, I told myself, I was like, I need to get some body armor, because this world is not getting very safe. And I've been doing security for like 7, almost 8 years, I think, and I've never had to pull my gun out before at work. And I was like, I'm gonna need to get some body armor now, because everybody's always like, you need to get body armor, you need to get body armor. So I finally, actually, I was thinking it was the day after my birthday, I went on AR 500 and got some body armor, and I just recently got it like a few weeks ago, I believe. a few weeks ago. So I've been wearing it pretty much every day. Sometimes it gets kind of overwhelming because it's hot, and then I'm cool inside the car, but for some reason in the vest area part where the armor is, it keeps me warm, so I get all itchy, and then I reach in there and itch it, and I'm like all sweaty and everything. I'm like, why am I still sweating? I'm freezing. So it constantly keeps me warm, I can tell you that much. I'm not gonna have a problem come winter trying to stay warm. But on a good note, because I haven't really talked to you guys that much. What was it? Wednesday or Thursday? I think it was Wednesday. I went to the dentist, and I was able to got my teeth cleaned and everything. And they were talking about when I had to come schedule a time and whatnot and get like a deep cleaning and everything, I guess. And then I guess one of my front teeth area, I guess it got a cavity, so they got to do a restore on one of them. So I got to take care of that one of these days. They were talking about one visit to be like 200 and something, and the next one to be like 100 and something. But maybe if I could up my health insurance, then they could pay more. Or not my health insurance, my dental insurance to pay more of it, so I don't have to pay as much. So that's that one thing. So then for some reason my camera went out. So then I'm saying a lot because I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to say. I normally don't say all that much. I'm in school still, doing pretty good so far this semester. Still gotta read like a few more chapters. Then I got midterm this week, so I gotta take care of that. What else? And I gotta go to work. I gotta work both routes tonight, so I gotta do that tonight. That's gonna be fun. And possibly tomorrow edit this vlog, depending. So, or maybe I might do it right now. I don't know. I still need to finish editing the Rock on the Range vlog, and it's 4 now. I might just stop where it's on right now because I was trying to add a lot of music to it, but I might just stop what I'm doing now and just on it and just get it rendered and uploaded. At least get that started. So, and then me and Colin is trying to figure out what we're gonna do for when our lease is up, because we're talking about maybe re-signing another lease for another year or something. So we don't know. We had other plans going that we thought was gonna happen, but didn't happen. So now we're back at the drawing board to see what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna talk to my mom about it, and she was gonna call up HUD and whatnot and find out what's going on, see what we have to do to get a homing voucher and everything. So yeah. So I'm up over here being bored like always at work. Got pretty much almost some of my route done tonight. I had to do both routes, so I'm having fun doing that tonight. It's been pretty much quiet. It's been sprinkling on and off tonight, so I'm just chilling in here for a little bit while letting this clock tick. Oh my god, I'm only here for a few more minutes. So, seen some fireworks tonight. That was pretty fun. I was driving down 270 and I seen some fireworks. They were shooting them off, what is that, Grove City? They were shooting some off over there, and then there was some on the other side, near where Georgesville and Demarest was. Everybody's been shooting them off. So that's been fun. So, other than that, I've been having a good night. Ain't nothing else been going on. I was listening to Scanner earlier, and there was a lot of people with guns and stuff tonight, and people getting held up, and all kinds of crazy stuff. People be crazy on the 4th of July, and New Year's, and Christmas, any holiday. We just crazy. That's all that is. I'm glad I don't have to deal with none of that tonight, hopefully. I still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more hits. So around 10 more hits. If I'm thinking I'm missing something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10 more hits tonight. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing all that jazz. But yeah, just thinking about. I was just thinking about that dream I had earlier. Still pretty much can remember it, but I'm hoping it's just a dream and nothing bad happens anytime soon. Because I had a dream. What was it? A couple months ago? Was it a month? It was about a month ago. No, it was a good couple months ago. Yeah, because it was in April. Yeah. It was before my birthday, and because it was in April, and I had that whole armed robbery thing. So, and I had a dream before that about using a gun and everything, and I haven't had a dream since like that until now. So, just hoping, because 9 times out of 10, if I can have a dream and remember it after I wake up, something in that dream is gonna happen. If not to me, to somebody else I know. And that dream was very vivid. So I'm just hoping nothing happens. Just hoping. So I'm gonna get back to work. Hopefully nothing crazy happens tonight. So for the most part, I pretty much got most of my stuff done tonight. It is going on 4:30 now, and I got most of my hits done, or about 99% of my hits done. I only got 2 more left. So I am getting super tired now. So right now I'm on my way to Speedway so I can get me some coffee, because I need some caffeination in my life, because I am getting tired. I don't understand why, but yeah, hopefully. Oh no, someone wants me. Hopefully I don't get too tired tonight. Well, my night is finally over and I'm finally home. So I will see you guys on the next one, which will probably be later on, maybe. Don't know. I'll have to see. I have to edit this one and upload the other one and this one. But I will see you guys in the next one. So I hope you guys have a nice one and enjoy your 4th of July. Yeah, your happy 4th of July, because today is the 4th of July. And see you guys later. Bye.